Hey guys, how's it going? So I had already initially recorded a small short video for you guys today where I kind of talk about my failed blanket in the corner over there and me canceling making my witch's hat and my corset. I'll just throw that in at the end of the video. Instead, I figured I'd show you guys a day in my life. So I kind of skipped forward this morning because I just thought of making the video now, but I initially woke up at 7:20, jumped in the shower, got dressed, woke up my daughter, made her breakfast, fed her, got her dressed, packed up her lunch, dropped her off at my sister's house because she's the babysitter. I dropped her off at about 9 o'clock, came back home, clocked in for work, made some phone calls, sent some emails, and now I have my bag packed because I do home assessments as a nurse. So I go to members' homes from a health plan and I fill out some paperwork, I see how they're doing, check their meds, doctor's appointments, all that fun stuff. Then I come home, I chart it in my laptop, upload it, and then make some more phone calls. It's good. I like it because in between stuff I get to play with all of this. Works out for me. But that was all since about 7:20ish this morning. It is now 10 o'clock and I am getting ready to head out the door. Let's go.
Find another way to make things right. I will be coming back again a second time.
Okay, so once I get in the car, I have to set up both of my phones. Personal phone, work phone. So I connect my personal phone to the car. That way I can listen to some music while I'm driving. What I like to do on the long drives is listen to my podcasts. Set that up.
My screen
And
filters out the blue light.
we're off.
So, are you off?
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too. Nothing like a nice cup of sugar with a hint of coffee. Alright, so I just finished my assessment for the day. It was only one, but it was a 40-minute drive to get here. And right now I am in the middle of a no cell service area. So I'm gonna have to backtrack my driving to get back home since there's no cell service. So we'll see how this goes. I might get lost in the middle of the woods, and how will I upload this video? Alrighty, so here we go. Oh, it keeps zooming in to find direction, and then it zooms. Oh wait. Haha! I am going the right way. I got GPS. I'm gonna make it back home. Oh my gosh. I used to drive through here before when I used to do home nursing, and there was a route that would take me on like the side of a mountain, and it was beautiful, the view. I'm gonna see if I can actually drive through there now and show you guys. Yes. Oh my gosh, it's both beautiful and terrifying. I feel like I'm gonna fall off the cliff. Alright, let's show you guys this. So, this hawk's nest. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. It wasn't far. Oh my gosh, I am terrified of heights, so Miko. Going to the edge like this is like, eesh. But this is the Delaware River in New York. You see how like there's the mountains over there? So there's been times where I've come through here and it's super foggy, and you would literally see the fog coming over the mountains and trees and just like settling down here. Oh, it's gorgeous. Yeah. I mean, this place is honestly not that far from me. About 40 minutes, which is not bad. I feel like it would probably be worth it to bring a project, sit here, and just crochet. It's so relaxing. So, yeah. One of the things I love about my current job, I'm not stuck in some office somewhere. My office is at home. I can kind of make my own schedules, you know, to a certain extent. And I love driving my Jeep. This is my Jeep, my baby. She's 3. But yeah, I love driving, and this job lets me drive around and see different areas that I've lived by for, when did we move up here? 2014, so you can do the math. And I haven't seen most of the area because I always just would drive from home to work, home to school, shopping, that's it. But with this job, I kind of get to see a lot. I feel really lucky to have this job. And it also gives me a little more time to do these videos because I wasn't able to before. And now I can finally start my own channel. As much as I'd love to just hang out here all day, I gotta get back to work. 40-minute drive home. My plan is to stop at Macy's to change some wedding shoes that I got. I have a wedding to go to this Friday. It's Wednesday, yeah, I'm waiting last minute. Also wanted to try to find a bag to match my shoes, some jewelry, got some matching nail polish, got a couple things to do. Then run home and finish work. But glad I could share this view with you guys. I'll be right back. Alright, just got back home. I successfully returned my shoes, did not find a bag, so I'm gonna have to either try later today or tomorrow. And I did find some jewelry for my wedding outfit. And I'll show you guys some pictures possibly on my Instagram, the Moxie Ram. But right now I'm running a little behind and I have to get to work. So yeah, the blanket is gonna be a no-go actually. I know I said I didn't mind if it sheds and I didn't mind if it left lint everywhere, but it's a bit excessive. So it was a fun experience making this blanket. I will definitely try to make another one with a non-roving yarn so that it doesn't shed so much. But what I decided to do, rather than just frogging it and rolling it back up, I bought one of these things off Amazon. It is a drop spindle, I have zero experience except for the other night when I was messing with it a bit, trying to undo the blanket. And you pretty much take the thread, hold on one second. So, for example, trying to find where my end was. Here we go. Alright, so if you can see the yarn right here, I was taking it, I was separating the strands, and then I was taking one end, and you see how if I pull it, it just starts coming out. I have no idea if I was doing it properly. I just YouTubed some videos on how to spin some yarn with a drop spindle. Anyway, you kind of pull it apart. I saw some people were starting it with another strand of yarn. I was just taking it, and it's a little hard because I'm trying to keep it at an angle where you can see. But I was taking it, and you kind of just spin it, and then as it's spinning, you start pulling away from it and spinning some more, something like that. Yeah, I literally have this is my first time trying it. It's definitely not something that you can just pick up one day and say, hey, I'm gonna spin some yarn and be a pro at it. So these are the two attempts. So here you can see the thickness or width of the yarn changes drastically throughout. Although I've seen yarns sold like this, skeins of yarn sold like this, and you can make a project that has a very interesting texture to it because it goes from really thin yarn to really thick yarn. So I'm gonna make something with it. So this was my attempt, but you can see like this part, I guess I didn't spin it at all, or not enough at least, and then some parts are really thin like this right here. But it looks really, really nice. I don't know what I'll make. I'll probably make a scarf or something with it since winter's coming around the corner. So that was my first attempt. The ends kind of just unraveled itself because I didn't secure it properly. And then this was another attempt. So in this one, rather than pulling out the yarn, I just I split the yarn in half, like I unbraided it, kind of. Like what I showed you here, I separated the two strands. But instead of pulling it at the end, I just spun it as it was. So this one came out pretty thick. This is like a bulky yarn, I would say. And this one's also pretty nice. It looks all wonky. I did see videos of people taking this and then putting it on a yarn, like a ball maker, one of these things. So I saw some people putting it on here, and then you can make a cake out of the yarn that you spun, if I'm saying all this correctly. New terminologies. Well, we'll see. So that's the update on the blankets. The ever so lovely soft blanket that just sheds to the extreme. It's really disappointing. I've seen so many videos and so many pictures of people making roving yarn blankets. But then if you dig a little deeper, you see all the horrible reviews on how it falls apart and it just leaves lint everywhere. So anyway, I got this off of Amazon. This I got for, they had some cheaper ones. Not gonna lie, I splurged a little because it looked nice. But this one's $35 and it's by Revolution Fibers, and it comes in this little blue baggie. And I'm sure like you want to protect this, the metal end on this thing, because this is what hooks onto your yarn, so you don't want this to bend or you want it straight so that when it spins nicely. Once I get the hang of it, maybe I'll put up some more videos of spinning. I don't know if it's going to become a huge thing with me. It was just something that I really wanted to try. If it has to do with yarn, I will try it. So that's that. And then the next thing, I had mentioned that, sorry, but this video is going to be full of disappointments. I had mentioned that I was going to be working on my witch's hat and a corset for a witch's ball that I was going to attend. Unfortunately, I am actually not no longer attending that event. But I will show you what I have of the hats. So, oh gosh, it's pretty tall. Let's see. I can see it. So I wasn't gonna leave it standing up. My plan was to kind of like shape it and give it some sort of twisted, like older hat look, and then I was gonna put the millinery wire along the edges to give it more of a structure. I was gonna see if when I put the wire I could kind of keep it a little wavy like this to give it more dimension versus like a straight brim. I'm still gonna work on it anyway. It's just not so much in a rush anymore, but I would like to wear it when I go pumpkin picking to at least put some use into these hours of work that I did in this hat. So that's the update on the witch's hat. And then one thing I did start that I had mentioned was my daughter's slippers. So I just started this the other day. I decided to go with, was gonna make her a sloth, but I had more colors that matched this one. We're gonna go with the dinosaur, the Triceratops. She has some dinosaur pajamas, so I think she'll be really excited that it matches her pajamas. So this is what I have so far. I have these two snout pieces for each of the slippers, so it kind of goes in the front. Or not snout. I guess it would be, actually it's this way, because it would be the lip of the dinosaur. The kind of beak that the Triceratops has. So, sorry, I'm all over the place this morning. But, so I had made this piece right here. If you can see it. So that piece is this right here. I made 2 of these for each slipper. I made all of the horns, so each one has 3. I went with a sparkling white yarn. So the one in the book is just white, but I have, let's see. I have, I don't think you can really see it. But in this yarn, it's not just white, it has some sparkly fibers. Don't know if it's picking up or not. Well, you don't have to trust me. Oh wait, here we go. I'll show you this one. So this is the skein. And there we go, ta-da! You see the little sparkly spots in there? To add a little sparkle to her dinosaur on its horns. And then I started one of the brims of the slipper. So I've got this nice like hunterish kind of green and this golden yellow, and this is going around the, you know, the fan of the Triceratops. My camera is not cooperating today. I think I gotta close out the curtains. It's too much backlight. But that's supposed to be this thing right here. So a little fan behind the Triceratops head. Got this one. Ta-da. I wish I had a lighter green. I don't, but this will do. I'm trying not to buy more yarn. It's not working out too well, but at least with this I'm trying to use up a piece of my stash that I already have. And for this pattern, it calls for a 4.25 hook. I am using the Clover 4.0 hook, a G hook. I'm going with smaller only because I think I mentioned before, I bought this assuming it was going to have patterns for toddlers, and it does not. It starts with kids, and it starts with a kid's small, which is at like 6.25 inches for the kid's feet. My daughter's feet is 5.5. So I'm hoping by switching to a slightly smaller hook, I will get a slightly smaller slipper. We'll see.
Call it off, let it go. I've made mistakes, crashed and burned, so many chances, no time to learn. I need to find another way to make things right. I won't be coming back again a second time.
Hey guys, it is currently 10:45 at night. I'm talking quietly because my daughter is asleep. I wanted to record some more footage for the day, but it was just so busy right after I clocked out of work. My husband got home with my daughter. We went out to finish some errands, picked up some dinner, ate, gave my daughter a shower, dishes, laundry. I took a shower and I'm ready to pass out. But before I go to bed, I'm going to finish editing and uploading this video because it will be up on Wednesday. Maybe right before midnight, but it's Wednesday. So again, thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for hitting that like button. Make sure you click that bell icon so you know when I'm posting my new videos. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.